Get into the ring! Showtime!
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Well-timed command throw there. Goes for the throw. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. There's a corner switch. Goes for the command grab. Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Goes for the super art. This is opts for the throw to close it out. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round two. Fight!
The soup converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Throws him down. Super art activation. They're setting things into play. Opts for the throw. Will this super art connect? Lots of aggression from both sides. Will that super be the turning point? Are they going to fill up their super meter for a small advantage or concentrate on the offensive? All right, what's coming up next? Their life is burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player two chases him. KO! Player two is feeling it. Match point.
Round three. Fight!
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Absorbs the attack and fires back. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. A quick breather. Oh, burnout triggered! Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. What'll happen here? Goes for the level one super. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. They are at show of force. What now? Now, can they finish the job? 20 KO! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to blending. Can't tech the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player one pushes the opponent in. Will this super art connect? Important tech there in the corner. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Gets the counter hit throw. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Knockdown. KO. Player two picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round two. Fight!
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Super art activated. Expect something big here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is stuck. Goes for the super art. Heats it up with a combo into super. Knockdown. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first?
Round three. Fight!
Goes in on the impact for nothing. An aggressive attack. Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. This is the perfect range. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Throws them to negate the block. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Hits them with a stop and bop. Reads them. Great work finding the opening. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. Burnout triggered. Player 1, the counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 1 just needs to do that again. Who's going to start things off? In with a backstep blow. Experiencing burnout. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1, show of force. Both fighters planning something? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Charges forward. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Burnout activates. Ooh, what a smart blow. Knockdown and finds the target. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Nothing but air. The bulldozer levels them. Player 1 can't no lapsing judgment goes unpunished. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Brings out a bomb. Burnout triggered. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. Goes for the super art? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? This is the perfect range to reach out and tags them and takes the W. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Impacts are no-go. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Grabs them, takes a trip. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. That goes for the super art? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. 100 hand slap! KO! Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now.
Round 3. Fight.
What'll happen this round? Will this super art connect? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. An aggressive attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of pros for the super art. Show of force. Jump, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Charges forward. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to Oicho throw. You can't KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Gutsy play with the grab. Hits them with a stop and pop. Can't tech the throw. Will gain control of the match in the early. Going on the offensive? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Their charges forward. Looking to ramp up the voltage here. Brings out delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. A drive impact bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Ultimate killer headband. Going in. Sets up with the jump in. Getting up close and personal. Crowns him from above, closes it out. No hype man needed. This is the final round.
Fight round. Fight.
Nothing stops this train? Who's going to steal this win? Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Show of force. Player 1 with the lead. Absolutely relentless. Okay, here we go. Genius read with that throw escape. Throws him. Amazing. Throws that off. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? The bulldozer levels up. Player burns the gauge on the super. All the throw connects. That corner is starting to hug nothing but air. Grabs him. Only a little bit of drive and light throw burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player, here comes the boom. They are done.
Blanka
Player 2 was definitely sweating during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Get some big game on the wild hunt. Gutsy play with the grass. Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 needs to deal with this. Will this super art connect? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here.
Round 2. Fight.
How will this round turn out? Nothing but air for the impact. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Okay, creating some space here. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Can't tech the throw. The fighters are running out of time. Closing moments of the match. Show of force. What'll happen here? Ooh, this could be something. Player 1 experiencing burnout. Follow-up. KO. Player 2 straight up put their opponent on a poster. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity. Brushes that off and keeps going. Still very early in the round. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Who will gain control of the match? Burnout activates. Going on the offensive? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They're going for the super art? Show of force. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters charges forward. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Going in? Big KO! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.